Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, I am in Jeep heaven today. I'm joined by my new friends, including Jody Lynn, who is from the Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Why don't you help me introduce these other lovely ladies we have right here?
Absolutely. This is Mary Ellen Pelton, and she is with the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. And this is one of her admins, Megan Galpin. And I'm Jody Lynn Jordan with Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
All right, Jody Lynn, let's talk about what you guys do.
Oh my goodness, we do so much great stuff. So whether we're out having fun in the community, whether we're doing get-togethers, whether we're going four-wheeling, stuff in the community, giving back, it's all what it's about. It's about getting together with Jeeps, having a great time, enjoying everybody, and getting to make new friends and having fun.
What I really love about Jeeps is that everybody can really express themselves.
Absolutely.
It's so cool. We were taking a walk around the parking lot here. So many people have come out to show off their Jeeps. What is your favorite part of being able to see, everyone's individuality?
It's so much. Everything from the ducks that they collect to the names that they name their Jeeps is always fun, especially when it really matches their personality. You kind of get a good kick out of it. All of the different decorations and things that they do. And a lot of people go out a little bit more than others at different times of the year, with whether it's Christmas or Halloween. They really do take it seriously. Some people even, there's a Jeep back here that has a big, huge duck on the top. He actually has a name. I can never remember his name, but she has named that Jeep duck.
Birdie.
Well, her Jeep's name is Birdie. I cannot remember the duck's name, but he is a big, huge, like 6-foot duck that is strapped to the top of her Jeep. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that, because for somebody that maybe doesn't own a Jeep, they might not know about the duck culture that is very important to Jeep owners.
It is.
And here in Myrtle Beach, y'all have quite the collection.
Oh,
Almost
we absolutely
every single Jeep out here has tons of ducks. Why?
Absolutely. So it started off many years ago. It's not quite 10 years ago now, but in Canada, with a lady that came out from a store, and she saw a Jeep that she liked, and she put a duck on it. And ever since then, it's kind of just caught on as Duck Duck Jeep. And there's actually a big, huge hashtag for that, where people can go and post the Jeeps or the ducks that they get that are left on their Jeeps, and it's like a movement. So if somebody sees your Jeep and they like it and they want to tell you that they like your Jeep, then you leave a duck.
Love it.
I mean,
so
how
much
can
fun.
that not make your day?
Oh, it absolutely does. And they're very, very unique ducks as well.
Absolutely, they're very different. And it's kind of strange to see some of the ones that are so different, because you don't even know where they get them from, that they're so unique and so different. And people actually really look for the more unique ducks, and that's what they buy.
That's so cool.
The more unique they are, they're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna buy that because nobody else is gonna be giving this duck out.
Very cool. Well, for somebody, so you guys, I'm sure, have people who are more novice Jeep owners as well as veterans, people who have had Jeeps for 20 plus years.
Correct.
What does the process look like to join one of these clubs and start hanging out with y'all?
Absolutely. So we are on Facebook under Dirty Myrtle Jeepers, and they are also on Facebook under the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. So you can just send us a request to join our group. Most of us have a couple of questions that you have to answer that says that you have a Jeep. It doesn't matter whether it's a Jeep Wrangler or a Gladiator. You can have any kind of Jeep. And then at that point, you'll go ahead and come into our group. But we always have lots of events planned. We plan events constantly.
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by SC Needs Help. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I have the treat of being joined in studio by Philip from SC Needs Help. How you doing, man?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great. All right, tell me all about what you guys do. This was founded in 2018, but it's really turned into something much bigger.
Yeah, SC
since
Needs
then.
Help really started as helping out the flood victims. In the big floods of 2018, we started off with a warehouse and just getting gear for people and equipment and food and non-perishable items that they needed, and it's morphed into something much bigger than that. And now we're just trying to help people year-round, not just when there is a big event.
I love it. Adapting to whatever people need.
Absolutely.
At the given time. So what's on the docket?
In March, it's a great event, raises most of the money for the year. Our president, Andy Kemp, just does a really good job at it. He's a barbecue connoisseur, and so he kind of created the event, and we started out raising money for people in need, and now we use this event to fund our entire year.
So give me kind of an idea of what you guys do with the funds that you receive.
Well, just in the past year, we've adopted 50 kids from the Angel Tree program. So we're going to take care of 50 kids for Christmas 2023. And we have sent a family to Disney. Their father passed away unexpectedly. We sent the family to Disney. We purchased a vehicle for somebody that was in need out in Conway. So we just, whatever we can do to help, there's little things that you can do to help people to change their lives drastically. And as a community, we're able to do that as a team.
What has been the most memorable moment for you?
I think for me, the first smoke out at the boathouse was for Andre Pope. And Andre was diagnosed with cancer, and he was able to enjoy that event before unfortunately he passed away. But he was able to be there, shake people's hands, and see the event in action, which I think that is really, that's really important. Just a very special moment and a life-changing moment for me as well.
I was going to say, if somebody's watching this right now and wants to help out, wants to get involved, how can they do that?
Go.
Welcome to Epic Discounts. I'm brand ambassador Farron Hip. Our first deal is for the kitchen. This is the Calphalon Select 8-piece hard anodized non-stick cookware set. Calphalon is known for top quality cookware, and this set is no exception. This cookware is designed with fast heating aluminum to ensure that pans heat consistently so that food cooks evenly. And it features non-stick to help prevent sticking. They feature Stay Cool Comfort Grip handles that make lifting and moving a breeze. Plus, they're oven safe up to 400 degrees. When you're finished cooking, these pieces are dishwasher safe, so there's no fighting over who's the cleanup duty person. We've seen these as high as $190. Today, you get this entire set for $99.99. Next up is our Doorbuster. These are the Demora 24-karat golden glow under eye mask sets. Long nights and early mornings can leave your eyes looking puffy and worn out, but these luxurious patches help bring them back to life. Infused with real 24-karat gold and vitamins, they work to reduce dark circles, depuff, and refresh your under eye area so you look more awake and radiant. Just apply, sit back, and let them do the work. In 20 minutes, your skin feels smoother, brighter, and ready to take on the day. Whether you're getting ready for a big event or just want a little self-care moment, these patches make it easy. We've seen these as high as $42. You can get 60 for $10. Our Doorbuster deals have been wildly popular, but we want to make sure everyone can get their hands on them, so we limit 3 per customer. Next up is the Sutra 5-piece Ultimate Styling Set. Get 3 of Sutra's must-have tools along with a heat protectant spray and styling cream so you can achieve salon-worthy hairstyles at home. From a beautiful blowout to red carpet curls, even sleek and straight hair, you can do it all with this set. But don't forget about your hair health. The moisture-intensive leave-in cream will protect your strands from heat damage, while the Heat Guard Heat Protector ensures that they stay strong and healthy throughout your styling routine. This has been seen as high as $190. You can get this set for $59.99. And finally, a must-have for every household. This is the Rubbermaid 32-piece Easy Find Lids food storage container set. Trying to meal prep and need a place for all those fruits and veggies? Or maybe you're just missing some matching food storage pieces. Whatever the case may be, you can't go wrong with the Rubbermaid brand. The Easy Find Lids snap onto any container with the same size opening. They also snap together for more compact storage. These are dishwasher safe and microwave safe without the lids. We've seen these as high as $75. Today you get the complete set for $19.99. So scan the QR code on your screen to get this and all the products you've seen here today. That's it for Epic Discounts. We'll see you next time.
Go to WBTW.com Marketplace to find epic discounts.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined by Dr. Anthony Thompson. How are you doing?
Doing quite well, Katie, and yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
You know, our goal is, first of all, we got the name came from Ephesians, 2nd chapter.
And this is a group of a lot of different people in Charleston, leaders in Charleston.
Yes.
Tell me about your board.
Yes, well, my board consists, very diverse board. Has to be. You know, we have young people, white, black, Latino, you know, and everybody's denomination is completely different.
Yeah.
You know, Catholics, Reformed Episcopalians, Baptists, I mean, and so it's very diverse for a purpose, you know, because, you know, we're trying to promote what Christ already did. More or less promote, we're trying to perpetuate what he already did. And that is by the grace of God to encourage people through acts of forgiveness, repentance, and reconciliation, okay, to destroy those barriers that divide us, that hostility that divide us. Like I said, that can be a number of things, you know. And it's not just for one particular thing, but it can be a number of things, so that we can come together as one family, you know, the way it was intended to be. And so that's where we start.
And you were able to do this on a really big scale.
Yeah.
Whenever you had that event.
Yeah, when we had the event, oh, that took a lot of work.
I'm sure.
I mean,
lots of planning.
Yeah. I mean, even getting the organization together just to come as one. We didn't just do it right away. When I came back, this incident with George Floyd occurred. But to our surprise, the people in Charleston protested. You know, it's like, wow, I mean, they tore downtown up. They're mostly young people. And so we were shocked, we were surprised. And so there's a pastor named Reverend Zadek, who's the senior pastor at St. Michael's. And he and I have been doing some Lent season services together with other churches. So he called me up and said, you know, we need to do something to try to, you know, put some damper on what happened last night and let people know, you know, we're one, you know, and not fight about this thing. So I'm like, well, what do you want to do? He said, well, you come to my church, we'll preach a sermon. You know, we did a duet, okay? And the duet was about when Christ first identified himself, you know, to the Jews, that he is the one to bring peace, you know, to the world. And so we used that scripture. He preached and I preached. And then we talked about George Floyd and what happened and what should not have happened.
Yeah.
And you know, and how we as Christians and as pastors need to be the first to express that it was wrong. And so afterwards we prayed at what you call the Four Corners of Law, because as you know, St. Michael's is on the Four Corners of Law. So we prayed, and after we got to praying, we went back inside St. Michael's, we had a forum. And the forum, everybody, I mean, it was for some reason God made it possible. It was a very diverse congregation that day. You know, tourists, my congregation, I mean, very diverse. And everybody, the general question was, what can we do to bring unity to the blacks and white in Charleston? And prior to that, yeah, a very powerful question, you know. And prior to that, I spoke to the pastors there. So they looked at me and said, You need to tell them about Stone Mountain, Georgia. And so I told him what happened there and how we could probably do the same thing here. And everybody was like, let's do it. I mean, just like right away. And so that's really where it started from, right there. And then we prayed about it for a couple of months, see where God wanted to go with this. And lo and behold, here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah, one new man in Charleston.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.